What's up, guys? Andrew, Bad Andy Belgin. I'm back again with Bad Andy Fitness. So, I've been getting asked a lot of questions about fat loss. A lot of people are trying to lose weight out there, and they either plateau or they're actually getting the opposite of what they're trying to do, and they're actually gaining weight and they don't understand why. So, to be able to do this, you need to know why you have fat. So, there's a couple reasons why you guys have fat out there. So, one, you're taking in more calories than you're burning every day. Everyone understands that and knows that. So, while you're in the gym and you're pushing yourselves, I see it especially with a lot of ladies, you're going balls to the wall, but you're not getting results because, that's not the biggest factor in why you have fat. So, why else do you guys have fat? Well, number two is stress. When you are stressed out of your mind from, stressful lives, stressful job, stressful relationships, be it family or whoever you're dating or married to, that plays a big role. Stress produces cortisol and it shuts down a lot of body functions that are going to let you burn fat. It puts you in the fight or flight. Well, that's fine for a short period of time, but when you're stressed all day, every day, you're actually going to start gaining weight no matter what you're eating or how much you're exercising. And actually, if you're stressed out of your mind and then you're exercising all the time, it's going to make things worse. So the easiest way to explain this, so the body doesn't know the difference between physical stress, which produces cortisol, or emotional stress, which produces cortisol. It just produces cortisol, and when it's from physical stress and you don't have other stress in your life, it's really good. It's what allows you to build muscle, but you only want it for short periods of time. So when you're stressed out of your mind in your daily life, training hard actually is going to have the opposite effect. And that's why I see a lot of ladies especially either stall out or gain weight. So guys normally just stall out, but ladies will put on water weight because cortisol, due to genetics in women, will actually make you gain water weight. That's why a lot of girls out there will gain weight when they're actually training too hard in the gym, and guys just stall out. So obviously, calories in does not equal calories out because they're burning more calories than they're taking in, but they're still producing fat and getting fatter. So now that we've got that myth out of the way, what is the third reason that you have fat in your body? And that's from toxins. So when you everyone takes in toxins every day. It doesn't matter the air you breathe, the food you eat, the water you drink, all that stuff, is slightly toxic no matter what you do. But when you take in so many toxins that your liver can't process them all at once, it has to make fat and store those toxins in fat. So why does it have to do this, guys? That's because if these toxins were just floating around in your body, they'd be attacking your nervous system, and the effects would be catastrophic. So instead of allowing that to happen, your body stores it in fat. So some people are blessed with a liver that can function better than other people, and there are reasons for that. But so you're taking in toxins every day, but you're taking in more toxins every day than your body can get rid of. You're going to get fatter and fatter and fatter, even if you're burning more calories than you're taking in daily. So, guys, this is how you got to think about it. Just burning calories does not equate to fat loss. This is where a lot of people get stuck. So, what can you do? Well, one is reduce the daily stress you have in your life. I talk about meditation all the time. It is a great way to reduce stress. So your daily lives will get a lot less stressful if you start meditating daily. That's going to be the number one thing you can start doing. And then number two, a lot of people are overtraining out there. So I used to be this way. I was a gym addict, and addict is a good word because you're trying to avoid stuff in your life, and the gym is like a drug. It makes you feel good. So you become a gym addict, and I was going 6 to 7 times a week, but I wasn't getting the results I wanted. So when I started meditating, and then going to the gym less. I only go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week now. That's all you should be doing. It's plenty, especially if you're pushing yourself. So stop overtraining, reduce the stress in your life. And then another thing, since we've been talking about calories in and burning more does not equate to fat loss, is cardio. You know, I see a lot of people doing cardio, especially girls going on these long distance runs, and you know, they should be super skinny with as many calories as they burn, but cardio produces a ton of cortisol, and cortisol is going to do a few things. It's going to affect organs, and then another big thing is it's going to kill your testosterone production. It is an anti-testosterone kind of hormone. So when that is filled in your body, guys or girls, it's going to kill your testosterone. And testosterone is the number one way you burn fat. So a high testosterone level equates to a leaner body. So now that we know that cardio is actually not good for you, what can you do? So if you still want to do the cardio, make sure you do it outdoors. Nature has a healing frequency to it. I know it's going to sound strange to a lot of people, but if you're surrounded in nature by a lot of trees, birds, animals, it's going to have a big difference on that cardio. It's not going to be as stressful on your body. Like, I'll go on long nature hikes, but you know, you're surrounded by nature the whole time, so it has a completely different effect on your body. So instead of doing cardio, what can you do? Lift heavy weights. Do deadlifts, do squats, do compound movements. You know, even if you're just doing curls, do heavy curls. You're going to produce more testosterone, burn more fat, and you're going to build more muscle. So another key to liver function, a lot of people don't realize this, but say you go to the chiropractor, he realigns you, and all of a sudden you just feel amazing. Well, that's because your body is back in proper alignment and your organs are working at closer to 100%. So if one of your muscles, bones, anything is out of alignment, it can affect you, certain organs up to 40 to 50%, and your liver is one of those organs that your posture is highly important. So when your body is out of alignment, it's just not working at 100%. So when you build more muscle, it's harder to get out of alignment. You definitely still can get out of alignment, but it takes a lot more. And then not only that, so you're in alignment, your liver's working better. That muscle just burns more calories. It's just a fact of life. You have a higher testosterone to maintain that muscle, so you're just burning more calories just by sitting around all day once you have that muscle, so you can take in more food. So what are some other ways that you can help build testosterone? Well, meditation, get rid of that stress, which is going to produce cortisol, killing your testosterone. 2, one of the biggest precursors for testosterone is vitamin D. So I always tell people, if you can, do your meditation outside. I know people are busy, so you'll be reducing stress, and you'll be getting that vitamin D. And when you can produce your own vitamin D, it's a lot better than supplements. I'm not going to go into supplementation on here, on this video, but yeah, you don't get a whole lot from multivitamins. Your body can't use them, basically. So get outside, produce your own vitamin D, and start producing more testosterone, get that stress level down. Honestly, who just doesn't want to lay around in the sun and look better for it and feel better? It's win-win. So go outside and meditate in the sun. So then the final thing I'm going to talk about here is toxins. And you know, when I talk about organic food to people, they just think it's fruits and vegetables. A lot of people hear that meat is toxic for you. Yeah, and most meat that you buy at the store is, because they're getting fed that crap GMO food that's sprayed in chemicals. They're getting injected with hormones, antibiotics, and they're just like humans. They store some of it in their flesh, and then they're also going to store a lot of it in their fat. So this fat on those animals is highly toxic, and it's bad for you. So not only should you be eating organic fruits and vegetables, but definitely organic meats. If you can only afford one, do the organic meats, and then, you know, get the regular GMO vegetables that are cheaper and wash them off, and you can get a lot of the chemicals off, but they've been modified to actually store some of these pesticides in the fruits and vegetables themselves. So when a bug bites on them, they explode, die, whatever, and you can't wash this off. So you're going to be ingesting it. So if you can afford everything, get organic everything. And if you can grow your own fruits, vegetables, and animals, even better, because then you know what they've been fed and what's been done to them. And then there's other ways you're getting toxins in your body too. You know, the air you breathe, and then, you know, the water you drink in is very important to make sure the toxins are out of that. So that's how I stay lean all the time. I keep stress out, I keep toxins out, I keep my, you know, cardio to a minimum, and I just try to lift heavy weights, and I don't overtrain. I let my body heal itself before I get back into the gym. So guys, if you're struggling out there and these fad diets aren't working for you, these are the reasons why, and this is how, if you start implementing a few of these things, you're going to get better results. Especially, you know, changing to organic lifestyle, it's going to keep a lot of those toxins out. And then I do a whole list of baby steps I keep posting on Instagram of things like houseplants, getting carpet out of your house, which extrudes toxins all the time. There's tons and tons of things, little baby steps you can do to get fewer and fewer toxins in your life daily, which will let you be leaner, look better, and you know, what's most important to me is being healthy. That's why I'm getting this information out there, is so you guys can do this in a healthy way. You know, I walk around really lean, about 5% body fat, and I do it in a healthy way because I don't have these toxins, this stress. You know, I have good foods in my life, so I'm doing it in a healthy way where it's not killing, you know, my testosterone, killing my sex drive, throwing my hormones out of whack. I'm actually a lot healthier now at this lower body fat, because a lot of people think when you get to a lower body fat you have to do it in an unhealthy way, and that's just not true. So guys, get this information out there. That's going to do it for this video. I'm going to wrap it up. Hopefully this covered a lot of it. There's still a lot more. So in the comments below, if you have any questions or want me to cover something in a future episode, let me know. I'll get to them. Give this a like. Give it a share, most importantly. Help me get this information out to help other people out there. And subscribe, guys. I'm going to keep making these videos. But that's going to do it for this edition of Bad Andy Fitness. I'll see you guys on the next one.